Hi guys, this is Bosco and welcome back to another video. Welcome to the final ELP video, for a little bit anyway. We're in the last video we ranked their albums, now we're going to be ranking their album covers. So there's 9 album covers, well, 9 studio albums. I'm only going to be including only studio albums. No live albums, no compilations, no, there's so many others to mention. So nothing like Emerson, Lake and Powell, or To the Power of 3, although they are pretty cool album covers. So yeah, nothing like Pictures of an Exhibition, although that was a pretty cool album cover. But we're only going to be doing the studio stuff only, all their 9 studio albums, and that'll be it. And doing this series was really fun. I had a lot of fun doing the Emerson, Lake and Palmer series, and yeah, it's just been really fun doing this. Hopefully we'll do more bands in the future. Hopefully I won't be that busy because I was busy, this week, and I'm surprised I cranked the last chunk of the series in a week, or in 5 days. That was pretty interesting. So only the 9 studio albums, and that'll be that. So coming in at number 9, easily the worst album cover. Easily one of the worst, if not maybe the worst album cover of all time. And I'm on Apple Music, so I'm going to be showing you the album cover, so it's bigger. Of course, at the bottom, the horrible album cover, Love Beach. First of all, I mean, I don't know what they were thinking when they were coming up with this kind of album cover. You know, it's nothing like they would do, because they were very prog in the earlier albums. And then they come out with this album cover. Now, first of all, the album itself, I'm not a fan of. I never liked it. I mean, there are some good songs on there. I'd rather listen to the album than look at this. I mean, it's just horrible album cover. I don't know what they were thinking. It's just that bad. But anyway, with that rant out of the way, well, not rant. That was number 9. So at the bottom, Love Beach. So number 8 and number 7 practically are the same thing. At number 8, we have Works Volume 2. That's going to be really bright, so I apologize. Really simplistic. It's just in an interesting font. It says Volume 2 in the corner has the ELP logo. Sorry if this, if you're watching this at night, sorry if this is just blaring into your eyes. I apologize. But yeah, Works Volume 2. That's a good album cover, just simplistic. So that means at number 7 we have Works Volume 1. Practically the same thing, just black. I like black more than white, so I guess that's why. And it had the ELP logo on there also. And yeah, they're practically the same, but just a different color. Simplistic cover also. Alright, at number 6, this is one of their more popular album covers, Trilogy, and one of my favorite albums by them, and one of my favorite albums of all time. I always thought it was interesting. You know, in a weird way, it looks like it looks like a fan art or something. You know, you have the font up there, and you have the 3 members. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, what was, for you Harry Potter fans, what was the name of that 3-headed dog? Was it Fluffy or something like that? That's kind of what this reminds me of. Cool album cover. I mean, all their album covers are cool except Love Beach. But yeah, this album cover I thought it was interesting. Very prog also. So number 6 is Trilogy. Number 5, the very first album that they reunited with, Black Moon. I've always actually liked this album cover. It looks like a carousel in the sky, really. I like the font. The font kind of reminds me of their debut, which we'll get into later. But yeah, it looks like, a bunch of horses, fake horses, because they're on a carousel. And if you can see close, there's money flying from the sky. I always thought it was interesting. But at number 5, we have Black Moon. Now, at number 4, I've explained when I rank the songs on here, this is my least favorite ELP album. I don't like it. It is not my favorite, although there is only Hand of Truth is the only song I like from there. Of course, we're talking about at number 4, In the Hot Seat, their final album. I always liked this album cover a lot. I love you can't really see that, but the Emerson, Lake and Palmer logos up there. I like the font. There's a chair and a train, too. I always thought it was cool. Very 90s. I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of Thomas the Tank Engine. When there's one, I don't remember what Thomas it was from. I watched those years ago, and I haven't watched them in a while because, I've grown up. But at number 4, we have In the Hot Seat. Alright, so the top 3. Number 3, I've always loved this cover every time I saw it. When I first saw it, I was like, wow, this is eye-catching. At number 3, we have their debut album. Hopefully you can see that. Can't really see that well. So what that is it's a bird, if you don't know what the album cover looks like. It's a bird. You have the pink font up there. And the left wing of that bird is reflecting, or what is it doing? It's holding up, well, it looks like it's grabbing onto a head. Because if you can see that right there, that's an ear. I always enjoyed this album cover. I always thought it was cool. Yeah, I part of me wanted to put this at number 1 because the cool, illusion kind of. But it's at number 3. And when I first saw this album cover, I didn't even notice the ear, surprisingly. But yeah, that was that. So at number 2, well, yeah, number 3 was their debut. But at number 2, my personal favorite album by them, Tarkus. Very, very prog. I have no idea what the hell that thing is, but whatever. I don't know what it says. The Tarkus and bone font. That looks like a dead animal. That looks like that thing from Star Wars: A New Hope, where C-3PO is standing next to that thing. That thing where he sees the Jawas. That they're what I'm talking about. That machine. If you're a Star Wars fan, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm just my brain is out of it today, guys. I apologize. But it kind of looks like a tank because I just noticed this right now that that right there, that thing that's poking out, that cannon, that looks like a tank, and the nose, the nostrils, I guess that's what we'll call it. Looks like bullet holes. I always thought it was cool, very prog. It kind of reminds me of Epcot. I always thought it was cool. But yeah, so at number 2 we have Tarkus, and number 1, you know what's left. You probably knew it was going to be number 1 because I just think it's one of the best album covers of all time and one of the best albums of all time. At number 1 we have Brain Salad Surgery. So I don't remember the backstory behind this, but this is supposed to be a painting. So that is supposed to be a painting of a woman behind there. I know you can really see. Oh, maybe you can. Yeah, you can probably see that now. So yeah, that's supposed to be the woman's lips. It looks like she has Brady hair, or braids in her hair. Brady hair. That's not what I meant. Tom Brady hair. That would be funny. No, but yeah, that looks like a skull because brain cell surgery. It looks like there's a machine in there, and you got the ELP logo down there. You got all sorts of a weird machine. It looks like it's impaling a skull, which is kind of scary when you think about it, but it's cool. I always thought it was cool, and yeah. All these album covers. And it's kind of funny when you think about it. They released that cool album cover, and they released the Too Simplistic Works album covers, and then you get the Love Beach album covers. Like, what? After Brain Cell Surgery and even the two Works albums? Like, seriously? So yeah, that's what I thought was funny. But anyway, here's my list. Again, I apologize if you guys are watching this at dark and it's blaring your eyes. So that was my list. And that was the Emerson, Lake and Palmer discography. Let me know if you enjoyed it. I got my comments back. I had to change my videos not for kids, even though they are for kids. This is a weird policy, and I'm getting used to it because, whenever I would make an older video, that never existed. The COPPA thing. and everything, so it didn't exist then. So, yeah, that was Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Maybe I'll think of another discography in the future or something. But anyway, please leave a like, comment if you want, view my videos, and of course subscribe. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Oh, and ring the bell too. I'm getting used to that also, so yeah, please leave a like, comment if you want, view my videos, and of course subscribe and ring the bell. This is thanks for watching this video, guys. This has been Halbuska, signing off. Stay safe, take care, have a great long weekend.